angels, how are we doing? Welcome once again to my channel. This is Evangel. I am a Nigerian trained medical practitioner living and working here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. How are you doing? How has it been? Oh my god. Today we are still going to continue our Saudi series. We are still going to talk about some things in Saudi, some things you need to know about Saudi Arabia. Yes, you saw the title. I'm sure that's the reason why you clicked. This is not a clickbait, it's true. There are certain things you must do while you are here. I mean, it's part of the protocol, it's part of their policy, it's part of how they do their things, and if you don't do it that way, you either pay fine or you cannot leave or you face some consequences. So this I'm going to be discussing right now is one of it. If you can remember, in one of my vlogs I told you about going to the passport office here in Saudi Arabia to update my husband's new passport. Usually when you renew your passport, you will definitely go to the passport office to update it, and if you don't update your passport, you will not be able to renew your Iqama, you will not be able to get a visa, you will not be able to do a lot of things. Now we knew about this because the very first time he renewed his passport, he did updated it with the Saudi passport office or Jawazat, but this time it didn't even occur to us that this was a new passport because of the pandemic. You know, they didn't come throughout last year, so it didn't occur to us. We didn't remember that this is a new passport, and then he came without the old passport. We have been going to Jawazat, going to the passport office to be able to update this passport and then renew his resident card. We were not able to update it. The initial time we will book appointments, we will go, they will say, okay, bring the old visa, the very first visa he came in with. We brought the visa, and then they said, okay, this will be okay, I mean, come back. They booked appointments again, we went back, and yes, it was not updated, and his permanent residence or his resident card is fast expiring. I mean, he has just less than 3 weeks for it to expire, and if it expires, definitely you will pay fine for it. And if you do not update the passport, you also pay fine for it. I don't know how much this is, but I know that of passport might be maybe 1,000 reals, that's like 150,000 naira, and that of Iqama, that's the resident card, is about 1,000 or 2,000 reals. That's like 300,000, 150 to 300,000 naira. I asked myself, how did we get here? Now, why I'm bringing this to your table is because in life there are challenges, but how you take it is how, I mean, you will live your life. Did it bother me? Yes. Did it bother us? Yes. Are we really happy about it? No. Can we do anything about it? That is what we have been doing. Okay, we said, okay, how do we go about it? Is it to send our key, because the keys are here, he is here, the keys to our house is here. So we said, okay, maybe we'll send the key back to Nigeria for somebody to actually open the door and then get the passport, and then we'll know how the person will send it to us. Or what do we really do? Or maybe he will travel to Nigeria, get the passport, and then come back. Okay, we chose for him to travel to Nigeria to get the passport. Now, while we're trying to process a visa, Saudi Arabia is one country that when you're leaving the country, you get a visa. When you're coming in, you get a visa. It does not matter whether you have a resident card or not. There is what we call exit reentry visa. So this is a visa you get on leaving the country and on also re-entering the country. So we tried, okay, maybe we should get a visa, let him travel, come, because definitely he's not going to spend 3,000 reals on flights if he has to go to Nigeria and come back, right? So we felt, oh, we're smart, this is the best way to go about it.
But lo and behold, he can't even, he can't get a visa to leave.
For me, my resident permit has been renewed, that of my kids have been renewed, so I can actually travel. But now, how do I apply for my vacation within this period and then go and come back? So I thought of, okay, applying for an emergency vacation and then going, bringing the passport and coming back. This is one of the challenges you face here, because everything seems like it's new, but the truth is that this has been there all this while. For the fact that you did not experience it or you did not hear about it does not mean it's a new policy. It's been there for, I mean, even before we came, right? So I thought about that, but on a second thought, while we were just thinking and brainstorming, it's not easy, seriously. Don't mind that I'm laughing, but it's a very serious issue, so take it seriously. Take it seriously. So while we were brainstorming, we now said, okay, yeah, DHL actually ships passport. I mean, you can send your passport through DHL. I don't know about other courier services, but I know DHL does this. So we now said, okay, we'll send the key back home to my sister, and then my sister picks it up and then go to the house and then get the passport and then ship it through DHL. Now my sister does not stay in Owerri. We stay in Owerri. My sister does not stay in Owerri, and this is dependent if she is chance, because she's also working. So we now said, okay, no problem, let's try that. So when I called my sister, I said, okay, we're sending the key, maybe you pick it and then get it. She said, oh, she has a very tight schedule and we needed this on that day or the next day. Meanwhile, we sent the key already through Jeddah to Nigeria to her. So she collected the key and then sent it to Owerri and then to one of my husband's relatives. So the person now went to the house, got the passport, sent it through DHL, and then it came to us, and that was how we renewed it. So now, at first, this looks like a very huge issue that cannot be conquered. It looks like a very huge battle that we need every force to be on it. But in another way, now it's been solved. It looks like it was nothing. That is how life is. How you face your challenges, how you face your battles determine how the outcome is going to be. At the end of the day, if it comes maybe somehow simple, it will be like, I mean, it's really nothing. And that is how life is. When we escape accidents, when we escape diseases, when we escape illness, it looks like life is so simple. But those who are experiencing all this will look at it like it is a very huge challenge. But in everything, give thanks to God. In everything, be positive about whatever you're doing. In everything, do not overthink that you will be depressed, because at the end of the tunnel, there's always light. At the end of the tunnel, there is always a way to go about things. So this is what I just said. Let me come in here and share with you guys. It is a big challenge for some people. I mean, depends on how you go about it. It's a big challenge for a lot of people. It was a big challenge for us, but at the end of the day, it looks like, I mean, nothing really happened. If you have been watching up until now, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me get to hear what you have to say. How do you face your challenges at the time it is happening? Do you shout? Do you go back and think? Do you just pray? Do you try to brainstorm? What do you do? For me, I pray, I brainstorm, I talk, I chat, I get people's opinion. I don't even just do it on my own. Like in this case, I called a doctor who was already on his way to Nigeria. I called him and he said, oh, Evangel, I could get this for you. But I was afraid if it is allowed, because I know if another person's passport is seen with you, it might be a very huge issue for you. He said, there is no problem, I'll do it for you, Evangel. Just give me authorization letter and I will do it. That is how God works. And when you are living your life, try to help others, try to communicate, get network. I mean, network with people. Let your network be sensitive ones, people who will do things for you without minding the weight of the consequences. Yes, that's what I do. I do it for people, and I know people are out there to also do it for me. So that is how life is. I go out of my way to help people, and people also go out of their way to help me, even when the consequences are so, looking at them like. So guys, this is what I just said. Let me tell you, please be mindful, if you are coming here, this is one of the challenges you will face. But I'm using this just to tell you that there is no place without challenge. There's no life without challenge.